Alright, this is the first sign of drama or adversity. I was driving and I just got a whiff of electrical fire and came back here and there's smoke pouring out of the battery box on the Moby. Best I can tell, the solar controller burnt out, which is kind of weird and random, but everything else seems to be working. Just kind of going through and troubleshooting now. Disconnected it from the truck just in case there was a bad current draw on the truck, but I'm going to reconnect it here and see what that does. Yeah, see, the truck's still charging the Moby. Maybe it's isolated and it's just a solar controller. I'm going to clip these wires that have battery leads so they don't ground and short. But so far I think everything else has survived. It's bizarre that solar controller melted down like that. But if you can see here, it just roasted. And there was no load on it, which is the other bizarre thing. So I don't know. Gonna have to do a little more troubleshooting, but I think I've got it isolated at least at this point. Alright, got these guys clipped here, if I can hold the camera, and I'm just gonna wrap them with electrical tape just in case. Ouch, I'm getting bit by horseflies at the same time. Alright, there's that, and then I'm going to wrap those right there. And that should at least isolate the problem for now. That's bizarre. I'm going to have to figure out some sort of charging scenario here for the Moby when I'm parked. Now the solar controller's burned out. Alright, I think that does it. I'm going to put the tools away and get back on the road and see see what happens next. That was exciting. Not. Check real quick. Yeah, the Tundra's charging 4 amps into the Moby at the moment, 56 watts. And we're at 79%. So everything else is working. Yeah, okay. Bizarro. Alright, that was a little bit of unexpected drama. Best I can tell, the solar controller on the Moby just burnt out. It burnt out in a rather dramatic way though, which is, I don't really know what to make of that. That being said, I think I have it isolated and I think the batteries on the trailer are charging off the truck. I just got to figure out what I'm going to do for charging while I'm sitting around camp. I've got solar panels on the truck. Maybe I can charge the Moby off of those panels. We'll see. That's factory too. I mean, it's just a bizarre, random thing. Yeah, I'm on my way to you now. Anyway, I think I got it isolated. So that'll be something to look at camp tonight and dig into. Maybe I'll do a little segment on that. Alright, so I paused on the side of the road. Hey. And Steve went on up to scope out. We got a little landslide across the road right here. I'll tell you what I was going to tell you in just a second. Anyway, so we went on up the road. Steve went on up ahead, make sure there's a spot to turn around the trailer. And all right, try this again. We went up the road a ways. I stopped, and Steve went on up ahead to make sure that there might be a spot to turn around the trailer because it got real narrow. We ran into some guys from Sheridan, Wyoming that had been further up the road. There's a big down tree. We didn't want to deal with that today, so we're backtracking back out. We're going to head up Chief Joseph to the Beartooth Highway, and then I've spotted a spur trail off the Morrison Jeep Trail. It's pretty close to a lake, and it's on that Beartooth National Recreational Trail for some good trail runs and maybe a little bit of lake fishing. So I think we're heading into that vicinity tonight. And I'm pretty excited to see what the rest of the Chief Joseph Highway looks like. So looking forward to sharing that with you. I will update you as we see interesting stuff. Over there on the side of that mountain, that is a gigantic slab of rock. I mean, as far as rocks go, that is a slab. Starting to get our first look at one of the signature peaks here in the Beartooth. Of course, just as I pull the camera out, I get around some trees, but hopefully coming around this next curve, you'll be able to see it. Straight ahead there, center camera. It's one of the signature peaks of the Beartooth Range. That sharp spire going up, or maybe that's the Bear's Tooth. I don't know. I remember saying that last year when we came through this mountain range, though. One of the things that made me want to come back. So pretty happy to be back here again and find a great campsite and actually explore this wilderness pretty deeply. Highway now, and those are the chain lakes that you see right down there. Grizzly may use this area, be alert, food storage, and so we are headed back to probably Sawtooth Lake off this road, and I think that's going to be home for tonight. Tomorrow we may make our way over to the Morrison Jeep Trail and camp near the trailhead for the Beartooth National Recreational Trail. So I want to do some trail running over there. Right now we're just kind of backtracking back into this high mountain lake to set up camp and do some fishing most likely. Let's see. Notice keep all vehicles, motorized, wheels, Sawtooth Lake straight ahead. That's a four-wheel drive trail, Fantan Lake, that we might want to check out at some point. Let's head out to Sawtooth Lake and check it out. Okay. I feel like I'm riding a horse. Alright, we've got to a bit of a traffic jam. We got a guy in a with a Black Series caravan in front of us, Australian, that stopped here. He's not going to try this next rocky section, I don't think. I probably am. Steve just went through. Seems like he made it okay. He said he hit the skid plate in one spot. He's taller than I am, but I actually didn't think it looked that bad, so I'm going to give it a whirl. I think Steve's going to get out and film me.
Oh, tire just fell off that rock.
Alright, we made it across that rocky section, really no problems. And it inspired the guy in the Black Series Australian caravan to give it a whirl. He made it across as well. The road is definitely the most technical thing that we've been on thus far. So far it's not that bad. It is a little bit like riding a horse though. There are a lot of little lakes out here. Alright, I'm going to pay attention to driving here a minute, make sure I don't high center on a rock, and if there's anything interesting, we'll film it. Alright, this is a proper four-wheel drive trail. We're meandering our way down. The guy in the Conqueror trailer, he's got like 2,000 watts of solar panels all over that thing and all over the top of the truck. It's quite the solar array he's got going. Anyway, he's right behind me, like practically on my bumper. Nice little boulder field here. Up, trailer's about to go over a big rock, big rock. There we go. Good job, Moby. Steve looks like he might be having a little trouble up there. I think we're getting pretty close to the lake. I'm coming back up this is going to be fun. trailer is gonna go up on that rock. Easy does it.
That section there freaked out the old guy on the bike.
This is a good trail. All right, we are here in Mosquito Meadows, and the older gentleman with the Black Series trailer,
Barry.
his name's Barry. We met him, got to know him pretty well here the last 3 hours. He's stuck down to the frame on his left front driver's tire, and we just spent the last 3 hours trying to dig him out, trying to pull him out, max tracks, rocks under the tires, pull him forward, pull him backwards, hand winch to the tree, broke the hand winch, dropped the trailer trying to get him loose, and no luck, and he's blocking the trail. We're on this side. Oh. So we're here. I don't think we're gonna go anywhere tonight anyway. This trail's turned out to be very technical, very rocky. I've been dragging quite a bit in the tundra, but so far hasn't been too bad. I'm hopeful I can get back out of here. I don't know what we're gonna do for Barry though. I may have to get a satellite message out, have somebody call him some sort of tow truck. I don't know what. That Black Series trailer, he said, weighs 10,000 pounds, and then the truck's probably another 8.
You said 8 plus 12 equals 20.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, the thermostat tipped over.
Well, let's go start a fire. Mosquitoes. I mean, we're just getting clouded. You probably, I don't know if you can see them over there by the Moby or not on the GoPro, but the mosquitoes are literally as thick as they are in like Labrador or Alaska. And we're exhausted. And we're out of ideas on how to get Barry out of the mud. But he's our new partner in crime because he's blocking the trail.
He needs one of those helicopters they use to move timber. That's what he needs.
Yeah, to lift the Black Series out of here. Oh my gosh. I would have filmed it, but I didn't know how he would have felt about it. Becoming a subject of
I took a couple of photos.
YouTube channel. You got some photos, we'll work some photos in. But dude, we worked hard. I'm wiped out.
Me too. You worked harder than I did, but we both worked our asses off.
So, I don't know. This may be home for a few weeks. We'll have to see. Since we can't get back out. We were headed to a lake,
You and
which is
Barry
just
can
over
move
there.
in here. I'm leaving.
But the lake's a no-go. We may walk down to the lake. Not tonight, though. Look at all those mosquitoes around Thornton. Oh, it's horrible. I'm literally going to die of malaria. Maybe that's why I almost passed out. I'm low in blood. The mosquitoes ate it all.
It could be.
Oh, all right. I'll update you after we catch our breath. Nothing like a quiet, relaxing evening around camp, huh, Thornton?
Just feels like we're backpacking. Feels like Johnson Lakes. I remember Mike and I went there one time, and you look up in the sky and it would just be black. There was some.
Oh my God. I feel like I'm a beekeeper for mosquitoes. How do the grizzlies stand this place? Think a mosquito can bite a grizzly because of all the hair?
I think they could bite them right around the eyes and nose.
Yeah, like they do in Scout.
Yeah, that's where they get them.
Oh, This is amazing. He's back there somewhere. Can't take it anymore. Oh, he's over there. Yeah, this wasn't quite exactly like we planned for this evening.
You sure you read about this lake and whether you could actually drive to it or not?
No, I just saw it on Topo Map.
Oh, there you go.
Well, we drove to it fine. It's just Barry. And it's 20,000 pounds.
We're not at the lake.
Well, that's true. We would have been at the lake if we'd had any energy left. I was just too tired to go to the lake.
Hey, can you do me a favor and send Michelle a text and just let her know where we are and that we're okay?
Yeah.
So I haven't talked to her since yesterday morning.
Yeah, let me do that right now. Alright, we're gonna walk down to the lake and try our hand at fishing. Since we've done so amazing with trails, recovery, and mosquitoes today. It's bound to be a great fishing day. All right, Steve and I are convinced the fish gods are going to look favorably upon us because of all the work that we did trying to get Barry unstuck from the mud. Who are the fish gods anyway? Neptune?
Yeah, Neptune.
Pisces? We'll see. It's not a terrible landscape. We need a kayak, Steve.
What?
We need a kayak. So we could confound this problem like 3 steps further. Get out in the middle of the lake and sink. What do you think, Scout? Are you gonna be a nice boy while I'm fishing? Liar. Oh, this could have been the campsite, Steve.
Yep.
It's a little boggy here. All right, I'm gonna put the camera up. See what sort of disaster I can create. Have my high-tech fishing reel. Hopefully you can see the eagle flying there. Got a small bald eagle. This guy doesn't care. All right, what in the world is this? Oh, somebody built a bench, seat, and a fire pit. That's kind of cool. TW. W. Extra emphasis on the W. All right. Trying to find a spot on the lake that's a little bit deeper. Not so shallow up against the shore. In case you guys were wondering, no motor vehicles past this point. I don't know what motor vehicle you'd drive back here. I guess maybe a motorcycle. There's some scat of some sort. Let's see how this looks. Really not any deeper here. Throw a couple casts and keep working my way down. While we were attempting to fish, I noticed a little waterfall coming into the back of the lake here. So we're gonna walk over and see if we can see it, get some film of it, and then head back to the campers. Follow that creek up.
Waterfall's up there.
Yep. Give me a lead.